The stars above the planet Zorath shimmered like diamonds scattered across a velvet canvas. The alien Queen Xylara stood atop the crystalline spire of her palace, her iridescent eyes fixed on the horizon. Her heart, though not human, ached with a pain that transcended species. Her daughter, Lyria, lay in a cryo-chamber deep within the palace, her life hanging by a thread. The cure for her condition did not exist in the vast expanse of the Zorathian Empire. It lay light years away, on a small blue planet called Earth. Xylara's advisors had warned her against seeking help from humans. They are primitive, unpredictable, and dangerous, they had said. But Xylara had no choice. Lyria was her only child, the last of her bloodline, and the future of their civilization. The humans, with their chaotic ingenuity, had developed a biotechnology that could save her. The Queen had to act. The journey to Earth took 3 Earth months. Xylara's ship, cloaked in advanced stealth technology, descended into the atmosphere unnoticed. She chose a remote location, a dense forest in the Pacific Northwest, to avoid detection. Disguised in a humanoid form, she stepped onto the unfamiliar soil, her senses overwhelmed by the scent of pine and the cacophony of wildlife. Her first encounter with humans was tense. A group of loggers stumbled upon her, their faces a mix of fear and curiosity. Xylara raised her hand, projecting a calming aura. "I mean no harm," she said, her voice resonating with an otherworldly harmony. "I seek your help." The loggers, though wary, were intrigued. One of them, a man named Daniel, stepped forward. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice trembling. "I am Xylara, Queen of Zorath. My daughter is dying, and only your kind can save her." Daniel hesitated, then nodded. "I'll take you to someone who can help." Daniel led Xylara to Dr. Evelyn Carter, a renowned geneticist working in a nearby research facility. Evelyn was skeptical at first, but the evidence Xylara presented, advanced medical scans, genetic codes, and a sample of Lyria's DNA, was undeniable. The technology required to synthesize the cure was within human reach, but it would take time and resources. "Why should we help you?" Evelyn asked, her arms crossed. "What's in it for us?" Xylara's gaze softened. "Your species is on the brink of a new era. I can offer you knowledge, technology that will propel you forward by centuries. But more than that, I offer you a chance to prove that humanity is capable of compassion beyond its own kind." Evelyn sighed, then nodded. "All right, we'll help you." The project was fraught with challenges. The human team worked tirelessly, their efforts fueled by a mix of curiosity, ambition, and a growing sense of empathy for the alien queen and her daughter. Xylara, though accustomed to the efficiency of her own kind, was impressed by the humans' resilience and creativity. As the days turned into weeks, Xylara and Evelyn formed an unlikely bond. They spent long hours discussing their respective worlds, their hopes and their fears. Evelyn learned of the Zorathian Empire's struggles, the dwindling resources, the political unrest, and the weight of leadership that Xylara bore. Xylara, in turn, gained a deeper understanding of humanity's complexities, their capacity for both destruction and creation, their flaws and their potential. One night, as they stood in the lab, Evelyn turned to Xylara. "What will you do if we succeed? Will you take the cure and leave, or will you stay and help us?" Xylara hesitated. "My duty is to my people, but I will not forget what you have done for me. I will ensure that our species remain allies." Evelyn nodded, though a hint of disappointment flickered in her eyes. "I hope you're right." The breakthrough came on a stormy night. The team had successfully synthesized the cure, a glowing vial of liquid that pulsed with life. Xylara's heart swelled with gratitude as she held it in her hands. "Thank you," she said, her voice trembling. "You have given me hope." But as she prepared to leave, a transmission arrived from Zorath. The political situation had deteriorated. A faction of rebels had seized control of the capital, and Xylara's return would be met with hostility. Her advisors urged her to stay on Earth until it was safe. Xylara was torn. Her daughter needed her, but so did her people. Evelyn placed a hand on her shoulder. "You're not alone," she said. "We'll help you. But you have to trust us." The humans proved to be more than allies, they became friends. With their help, Xylara devised a plan to reclaim her throne. Using Earth's technology and Zorathian ingenuity, they built a fleet of ships capable of withstanding the rebels' attacks. The journey back to Zorath was perilous, but Xylara's resolve never wavered. The battle for the capital was fierce. Xylara, leading her human allies, fought with a ferocity that inspired both awe and fear. The rebels, unprepared for the combined might of Zorathian and human forces, were swiftly defeated. Peace was restored, and Xylara reclaimed her throne. Lyria's recovery was slow but steady. The cure worked, and she grew stronger with each passing day. Xylara watched over her, her heart filled with gratitude, not just for the humans who had saved her daughter, but for the lessons they had taught her. One evening, as the twin moons of Zorath cast their silvery light over the palace, Xylara stood on the balcony with Evelyn. "You have given me more than I could ever repay," she said. "You have shown me the strength of humanity, the power of compassion." Evelyn smiled. "And you've shown us that we're not alone in the universe, that we can achieve great things when we work together." Xylara nodded. "Our species have much to learn from each other. Let this be the beginning of a new alliance, a bond that will endure for generations." As the stars twinkled above, Xylara made a decision. She would not return to Earth, but she would ensure that the connection between their worlds remained strong. She appointed Lyria as her ambassador to Earth, tasking her with fostering the alliance and continuing the exchange of knowledge. Years later, as Xylara watched her daughter board a ship bound for Earth, she felt a sense of peace. The fate of her daughter, once in human hands, had become a bridge between two worlds. And in that moment, she knew that the future was brighter than she had ever imagined.